What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Sail VR devlog. My name is Garrett. I'm the developer and creator of Sail, the open world VR player game, and this is the devlog where I give you all the latest and greatest news relating to Sail, the development progress, and any other juicy stuff that you guys need to know. If you don't know what Sail is an open world VR pirate game where you get to set out on your own ship and be able to find treasure, fight enemies, and explore a giant open world. There's a public alpha available to everyone right now. Link is down in the description below. Please go play it. Come back here, comment, give us your feedback. We need everything we can get to make this the game it needs to be, so please go check it out. In this devlog, I've got 4 things that I really want to go over. Number 1 is the new inventory system that I've been teasing. We're going to go through what that is, how that changes gameplay, and how it works. Next, we're going to go over a couple more details with the new treasure hunt. I've got some fun little details to share with you guys that I'm really excited about. Number 3, I got some bad news about the crew. And last but not least, I want to go over what our current plan is right now with Sail VR. Give you guys the latest update on what we're trying to do, what we're trying to accomplish, and how you guys can get involved and support us. So that's going to be the devlog today. Let's jump straight into it. Alright, the inventory system. This was an extremely popular feature back in the pre-alpha demo that we hadn't had implemented in our game yet, but it is now back and it is ready for you guys to use in this next update we'll be pushing. Basically, what this means is that you can now store stuff that you find along your way in an inventory system to access later, and we've added a couple of small things to the gameplay loop so that you guys can use this inventory more effectively. Namely, as you're smashing through crates, random pieces of treasure will spawn that you can collect, and you can take these treasures back to the port to sell them for gold. But guys, with this new gameplay thing, please do not forget, you can sell this treasure at the store, but you do not get to keep the gold unless you make it back to your hideout alive. I feel like that's going to be something people forget, so just remember, you can sell your stuff for gold at the port, but in order to keep that gold, you got to make it back to your hideout. It's a work in progress, so when we finally do push the update, please let us know your feedback on it, and if it's working the way you guys would like it to, we would really like to know. But I'm really excited about the inventory. It was a great feature, and it just gives you that VR sense of, I have this treasure, and it's really cool. Inventory system is back, guys. I'm really excited about it and super impressed by it, so I'd love to have you guys check it out. Tell me what you think of the inventory system down in the comments below, and yeah. I did talk a little bit last time about the new treasure hunt, but there's a couple other things that I want to talk about. With the new treasure hunt, we're really trying to experiment to see what is going to be the most involved and engaging type of treasure. So we actually just pushed an experimental build to my Patreon supporters. They're trying out the latest and kind of experimental version of this. So if you want to become a Patreon supporter and check out that experimental build, the link is down in the description below. It really helps us out, guys. This treasure hunt is going to be really interesting because it introduces a couple of new mechanics, and it may or may not introduce a new enemy. The enemy that may or may not be in this new treasure hunt format is really quite cool. I'm really excited about it, but I don't want to spoil too much. Just know that the new treasure hunt might have a new enemy type, and we're experimenting with how to make treasure hunts more engaging and more fun so that you guys have a better time while you're selling RCs. Alright guys, now is time for a little bit of bad news. I've been talking a lot about this AI crew system that we've been working on, and unfortunately with the constraints that we have right now, we're not going to be able to get it up to where we want it before we do our early access release. So what does that mean for AI crew? Right now it is canceled essentially. We might come back and look at this later, obviously when we're in more of a phase 2 development process, but our biggest thing is that our crew is essentially making up for the fact that we don't have multiplayer. So we're kind of figuring that we would leave it out with the intent that we're going to come back and let multiplayer be your AI crew. Also, with the AI crew not being very much planned anymore, we are going to adjust the voice commands to hopefully be able to make up for some of the smaller things and like more tedious things. Even though you're not going to have an AI crew, there's going to be a lot of stuff that you can do with like the voice commands and stuff that'll make running your ship a lot easier. So voice commands are going to kind of band-aid the fact that there's not a crew, but in the long run, guys, there's going to be multiplayer, there's going to be the crew that way, and that is the big plan. If this isn't what you guys were thinking, and if AI crew is something that we definitely need to have in the game, please let me know down in the comments below. Our thoughts right now is that multiplayer will be better than any kind of AI crew system we could ever create, and so we're going to start busting our butts to try to get to that point. If you guys agree with that, please let me know down in the comments below. If it's something that we can still explore, I'm totally open to exploring that still. But I want to know from you guys. You guys are the players. You are my early adopters, and so I need to know what you guys think of that. But I'm just letting you know why the crew shop is getting revamped into our pawn shop for you to sell treasure. is because we're going another direction with crew. Mainly, we're trying to get it to multiplayer eventually. And for now, we think it's more important that you can interact with treasure and stuff like that, because that is something that can exist both in single player and multiplayer. Anyway, let me know your thoughts on that down in the comments below. And thank you so much for all your feedback that you guys give all the time. Alright, this is the big part of the video. This is the important part, our current plan. As of right now, Red Team is working really hard to try to submit an early access build to App Lab on June 14th. We're trying and busting our butts to try to do as much development as we can, polish things as best we can, and then we are going to do an early access release of Sail. So we figure by putting it out there as an early access release, we'll one, be rewarding you guys for all your support and all your hard work by giving you a discounted version of the game, and two, we can get you guys and take your feedback more seriously because you are truly our customers, and I can show that to my investors saying, like, not only are they giving feedback, but they're also paying for the game, and it's just going to be the best way to move forward. We're working our butts off to try to get our early access release out. It will be submitting it hopefully on June 14th, but it's App Lab, guys. It takes a really long time for any kind of submission to go through. Getting the Sail alpha name changed literally took a month, so I wouldn't be surprised if this took longer. Not 100% sure on pricing right now. More than likely it's going to go for $14.99, but I am very much considering doing a discount code for all of my Discord people, so definitely go join the Discord because that is where I'll be putting the discount code for probably an additional, like, I don't know, X amount of percent off. Just to reward you guys for being such an awesome Discord and awesome community. That is the plan right now, guys. We're working our butts off for an early access. And once we get our early access going, we are going to do tons of experiments and stuff with our early adopters to find out the exact direction that we want to go. And then from there, we're going to choose that direction and we're going to go full sail ahead to hit that. And so that is the plan right now. Early access release coming really soon. So get hyped about that, guys. And yeah, that is what you guys should be looking for. Guys, that is all for me today. A couple of really big announcements, a couple of small ones, but as always, I'm just freaking stoked to be working on this game. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Thanks for your feedback. Thanks for liking. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for just being VR pirates. It's honestly amazing that I'm living my dream thanks to a bunch of guys like you. I am trying my very best, guys, to make this a game that you want to play. And so thank you for your support. Thank you for everything you do. I will see you guys on the next one. Have a good one.